to the Crown Spin, where it's all about the flow. We got the hottest podcast, no need to go slow. We're here to entertain, gonna let it all show. Get ready for the lituation, straight from the get-go. We got the panels flowing, got the speakers on fire, talking about the topics that everyone desires. Crown family with the king, that's our empire. Tent is contenting, taking it higher. We bring the heat, we bring the vibe, we bring the energy. The Crown Family Podcast is where it all begins.
Get it together. And on that's the night that I'm coming on to this little boy.
My. So I'm gonna ask you again. Do you feel like Storm Monroe used you?
Of course.
My.
How could I not feel? How could I not feel used? How could I not? It's clear you used me and you're using me again. You want to do a video.
Yeah, and he was basically begging you to come on his platform, like, oh, if you want to talk to me, you come on here. Me, her, she could come on here and I'll drive traffic to her page and this is how we're gonna make money together. Like, he wants to work with you again. Are you interested in working with Storm again?
Please believe me when I say no shade, no anger. Absolutely not. Absolutely. How? What would be the purpose? You want me to apologize to you when you faked friendship, quarterback that whole awful interview with Tasha K, for me to talk to her. I told him I wasn't interested. He asked me to do it. I did it because he asked. It's the only reason I did it. And more importantly, I decided to take it as an opportunity to find out exactly what her agenda really was. That's what that interview was for me. Let me talk to you one-on-one and let's see how this goes. She said she never liked me from the very beginning. That's perfectly fine. The feeling is absolutely mutual. Absolutely mutual, no shade. I'm not dragging nobody. I didn't like you from the beginning. You're selfish. You're selfish. And you sit around praising yourself for building a community of people that have absolutely no problem with lying and making up stories on people. There are so many YouTubers that work very hard to bring accurate information. They do their homework, like you, like Nosy, like Sean, like Armand. I can even say Armand. And by the way, while I said his name, I have absolutely no problems with Armand. The only problem that I had with him was that he was so quick to call me a liar. If he had taken the time to just talk to me directly and ask me questions and let me answer him, that would have been fine. But to call me a liar without even speaking to me, based off of what you're hearing from your network, not cool at all. Especially when I made it very clear that I was pretty much willing to talk to any. I wanted to be transparent. I didn't want people to feel like the things that I said in those initial interviews or the things that I said on my Instagram page were things that I wasn't willing to repeat, period.
Absolutely.
So to see all of that, and then you bring up my name, because you went through the Jaguar Wright thing. What do you mean you went through? What did I do to you? Other than talk to you, share information with you, answer your questions, bring a little education to topics that might not everybody have the same point of view or outlook or experience as me. What did I do? You got views, your viewership went up. I asked you a question that you apparently were offended by. You cut me off and then you begin to bash me. But see, I believe that was the plan all along. I don't think that was a coincidence. I think it was all by design. I think Tasha K, who we all knew and still know has allegiance to Alicia Keys, who I said something about and said something against after she had something to say about me. You know, it's so funny because anybody that I've had to say anything about has came at me first.
Storm Monroe said on Armand's platform, Tasha K does have some sort of allegiance to Nicki Minaj and Alicia Keys because being a part of Kiwi Studios, they are not allowed to talk about Alicia Keys or Nicki Minaj whatsoever.
Well, that's not true because Tasha said it, right? Tasha said that's not true.
Tasha said it's not true, but that is what Storm Monroe said on Armand's platform.
I'm so curious how somebody who just lost a defamation case is being so honest now. Why now? You've been caught in 80 million trillion, 5011 lies. You constantly lie on people. Me and my husband went to Panama City ourselves.
I think it's Storm Monroe's, she's really hurt by this whole Storm Monroe. Like you, I think she really cared for Storm Monroe.
She,
Like she even used to throw shade. She even used to throw shade at you because of Storm Monroe, because you know you were helping him, and she kind of wanted to be the only one in his corner.
and that's perfectly fine, and I get it. And guess what? I got a different viewpoint on that. I
And
feel
what
a
was
little
the viewpoint?
differently.
What was going on? Because I know Storm used to share with you things that were going on in the Kiwi studios between Tasha K and
He wasn't being treated right. He wasn't being treated right. He was unhappy.
How so? Like what happened? Give us an example.
He didn't like being attached to all of the beef that she started online. And from what he told me, there were certain conversations that he had to have because he was under the umbrella. I mean, it's a whole spider web. It's a whole spider web.
When you say umbrella, are you talking about the Illuminati?
You know I'm not a fan of that word.
Oof.
Do I believe that there are a group of people who work in tandem with one another to create odds that only work for them while making sure that other people are cut out and shut out and all of that? Yeah, I do believe that. I don't know what the name is. I'm not going to give it a name. I'm not going to say that because every time you say the word Illuminati, it's instantly conspiracy, instantly propaganda. I'm not going to put no name on it. I said that when I talked to Storm, and I'll say it again now. I still believe the same. But that doesn't mean that there are entities that work very hard to shut down, and just totally kill off other artists. Because it happens. It's been happening for years. Unfortunately, it's the nature of the culture. Look at all this stuff that's going on now between Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, Nicki Minaj. It's a full-on just girl fight. For what? They are all successful. They are all doing what they're doing. And whatever their careers do, it's in their hands. It's up to them. If we choose to listen or choose to support, that's a choice. Period. I don't understand why everybody's got to fight. And you got to fight because there's people behind the scenes fanning the flames. You got websites where people are riling up people's fans, weaponizing people's fans. What happened to Jen was awful. It was awful. Absolutely. What people did to me was awful.
Absolutely.
And these are her winos. This is her fan base. These people ride, die for her. They will dox you. They will give all kinds of people your phone numbers. The things that I did in response. Because you're not going to come into my life and think you're going to bully me, and I'm not going to push back. Could I have chosen to handle some things differently? Absolutely. But
so because they're under the umbrella, they can't talk about certain things?
No, they can't. Listen to me. Did you not hear her? We watched it when she was talking in the video about how she didn't like what he was doing and the way he needed to be doing it and how it was messing with the brand and how he's going to turn his fans on him. And he's like, she said all of that. How is that not coaching somebody on what to do with their platform? How is it not?
I mean, he said he wanted to get away because of all of the control. So
if he decides to go from doing landmark interviews with controversial and you know, I guess talk-worthy people to shaking his ass and talking about having sex in a bathhouse, which I don't understand why you're talking about that. I don't understand it. It doesn't make any sense to me, but if that's what you choose to do, that's your choice.
Absolutely.